Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day. Wherever you guys are watching from, I hope this time today they will not claim me again for, oh, I cannot do any streaming today. I heard that I'm not the only one having these problems. So, therefore, I hope that today it goes a bit more smooth and people are actually able to watch it and to have it a little bit on, not only off. That would be better if that was not the case. So, hello everyone to the Tuesday talk instead of the Monday talk, and it is great if you guys are able to watch a little bit more less stressful, so to speak. And having said that, it is always nice to have you guys around and have you guys a bit more relaxed in a not waiting for me and then I'm not here. So therefore, let's hope that this time is going to work and that this time we're going to have a good time together without all the stress. Live Reality Vlog is in the house. Hello. I've seen, oh, Jesus. I, I've seen Red's Room has already claimed his crown. Well, the good thing is I cannot fight him back here. So M7MJ is in the house. Hi, Marcos. Unique Mom is in the house. Hello, good evening. Happy Tuesday. Happy after Monday, so to speak. Well, the Monday is over. Yeah, usually I would have been here like 24 hours ago, but it seems that yesterday YouTube was not so responsive in regards of live streaming, and I heard that I was not the only one having this problem. So let's have some relaxed. Let's pretend it's Monday, but with a better moods because Monday is obviously over. So let's do that. You know, let's just enjoy a good time together. And later I'll do the poll, and then hopefully we're gonna have a good time together. So there's quite some news I have to say, and I have to claim today. So found out a couple of things that I need to do in regards of my music and all that stuff. So we talk about that, and obviously do what I wanted to do last week Monday originally, to go through the conclave a little bit with you guys, because I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. We didn't have an opportunity yet to talk about it because obviously other topics are raised, and therefore always very happy to see things coming anytime, anywhere. No, sorry, anywhere, anytime. JD is in the building. Hello, my darling. V. Corrine is there. Hello. Very happy to see you guys. Jaden is in the building. Hello, good evening. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever you guys are watching from. You might wonder why I get this other format today, like in horizontal. That is very simple, because I want to try if the ads are actually coming, if they are coming, yes or no, and how that works, and if it works, and so on and so on. And then we will see how that is actually going on with all that. So that we have this thing going on to see this going on, how that works. So again, thanks a lot for coming, so that we have this moment together. So there's quite some news that I can say, that I can talk about today. So I have officially today signed up with a licensing platform where I'm gonna license my music on, and that will mean that this is so complicated, guys. Marcus, listen carefully. If you haven't done so yet, listen carefully. This will be interesting for you as well if you're gonna go through that process, if you don't already. So I found a very good platform where I pay a reasonable price to license all my music that I did so far. So there's 14 tracks on my channel. They're all going to be licensed within a week. Hi, Jerry. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming. And so this is how it works. I have the platform. I found the platform where I can actually license my music, which I will do tonight. So there will be 14 tracks that I'm having on my channel at the moment that I'm going to license tonight. And they will be licensed within a couple of days. They are already on my YouTube channel, and they are all my works, so they're all on my name. That is all cool. But what I've then learned is I will automatically, first of all, get copyright claims on my own music. And then I have to clean that up manually on that platform to have the copyright issues gone. That will take another 5 days or something like that. So, yeah, I will have to rewrite also the the wordings underneath each track that it is free for non-commercial use or something, because then it is officially commercial tracks. So whoever wants to play them needs to ask for permission first, if you want to play it on your channel, and I get then the copyright claims, and then I have to decide if or if not I'm going to make a big deal out of it, and we're going to see what's going to happen. So just that you guys know, that is the first news I'm going to spread today. So all my music will be licensed, and also then will be available on Spotify pretty soon. So I will then make an announcement on this so that you guys can listen to there too, in case if you have an account on Spotify, that you can listen there too. I think it is also going to be on Apple Music and some other places, so that in the case if you want to listen to the music outside YouTube, you can also have opportunities to do it there. So I will give you the updates on that, and then yeah, get that done as well. And then you guys are all aware about what's going on at the very same time. And yeah, just that you guys know. Also, next news, I've already posted that on my channel wall, as by this morning, like 10 hours ago, I got the email, or I got the confirmation on my channel that my channel is now fully monetized. Yes, JD saw it already, that there's advertisers now, and yes, I am very pleased to announce that now my channel is fully monetized. So that means, as by this morning, the hunt for the watch hours is over. Because then that is what Wanga lady is in the building. Hello. So the hunt for the watch hours is over, because the 4,000 plus is fulfilled. And I have to say, I wasn't so enthusiastic about this like I was a month ago or 5 weeks ago when I got my half monetization, because that was a moment that I will never forget, when this email occurred on Gmail, like, hey, World of Ragos, congratulations, you're in the YouTube Partner Program. So I was way more enthusiastic by then, but now I'm very relieved, to be honest, that it is done, that the watch hours is done, that the hunt is over, and now I can really focus on the channel, on the content that I want to put. And I've thought about a couple of things on that. I've mentioned it earlier that I want to do some content on the channel, putting some pictures about Munich, giving you some insights on where I live, what area I live in, and also about our wonderful, beautiful sites that we have. And therefore also, of course, for you guys to see who have never been to Munich or never go to Munich, that you guys have the opportunity to have a little bit of the insights. Oktoberfest is coming up in Munich, so I'm going to show you a little bit about that in a minute. And on the other hand, the point will be that we're going to have a good time to, so I'm going to guide you on Oktoberfest in a couple of weeks. I'll do a little live shot there, but also I will do a lot of video content material there to get give you the vibrations, what's going on there. I do a little report on that, which I will most likely do in about 2, 3, or maybe even 4 steps, because I know that people are always curious, what is the Oktoberfest all about? Is it only drinking? Is there more? And so on and so on. So I'll show you a little bit on that in just a minute on a live video stream that I saw. So I'm going to share the screen on that. But I'm going to show you a bit about Munich. We are still in summer, so it's a perfect time to take videos and stuff. But also we have, surprisingly, in Germany, we celebrate Christmas. So I'm going to go with you on the Christmas markets. I go into, I let you know how that looks like over here when Advent time is coming, when pre-Christmas is there, a couple of weeks before, so that you see how we actually do that here in Germany with the Christmas markets and with what you can do there, how you get into the Christmas moods and all that stuff. And therefore, it is a good thing to also see that. So maybe it also gives you a sight on or an insight on how things are going these days with the ultimate things, how we do it over here on traditional times in in these days when Christmas is around the corner, when the fall comes, when winter is around, and these kind of things. So that will be part of my content. Obviously, I'll still be DJing, but I want to focus a bit more on production because I also want my tracks to be out not only on YouTube but also on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and so on. See how it goes. As I'm now doing my own things, I think it is a legitimate thing to think a bit further than only YouTube, especially when it comes to own tracks. However, at the end of the day, the point is that I have now enough material, actually, like 14 tracks, that I can even do a mega mix of that. So I'll consider that maybe for this or for next week. Still, I'm working on mixes to be broadcasted as a premiere rather than a live session always, because then for me the beauty of that is when I have the opportunity to just sit back, not only relaxing but having a chat, having the opportunity to follow the chat during a music session, which not always is the case. So Juba, my friend, one of the most naughty guys on YouTube is in the building. Hello, my boy. How's it doing, bro? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming. And Juba is one of a kind, guys. Juba is one of the kind. I'll point some channels later on, and I would like you all to visit those. And all of you got blue names anyway, and so please make sure that you visit each other and that you support each other, because that is the reason why I got monetized in the first place, right? Without all that, it would have never happened, or it might have happened sometimes, but it would have never happened that fast. I'm talking about me coming back February this year, end of February, and then met a couple of you guys in the first place, independent from each other, funny enough, and then having this opportunity to meet you guys and have the opportunity to make sure that everything is cool, that you guys are having a good time, and that everything is working well. So therefore, looking forward to it and doing some more different content on my channel, which without necessarily having to look for the watch hours all the time and the hunt for the watch hours. I'm glad that part is over. As every one of you guys know who is monetized already, it is a hard work to get there. But now I would really like to focus on the channel to bring content that gives you a good time, gives you fun, a mixture of music, talk, videos, content creation, as we should do it anyway. So let's see how that will go. And looking forward to that. So that is about the channel. Again, music will be licensed by this week, and then you guys will know what's going on. And Marcos, again, if you start licensing your music, if you didn't have so already, enjoy the copyright claim cleanup afterwards. So on the other hand, there's also something I want to remind you guys on. If you go to my channel wall, last week Monday, I had Auntie Hannah here, aka God's Child, and she is currently in treatment for against cancer, and we have made a live talk with her last week Monday, and she was kind enough to come up here, even though she did not feel well at all. She was about to get her treatment and her chemo, and therefore it is a sweet reminder from my side that you guys please have a look on that. Also to send the GoFundMe link to your wall so that other people will see it, and those who are nice enough to donate there, that would be great, because she's not insured at all. And when you live in a country like the United States and you don't have a health insurance, you're literally effed up, so to speak. And it would be great if whoever has $1 to spare did so. And if not, that's fine. Just go to my channel, spread the story, forward the story as much as you possibly can. And I would really appreciate if you guys did that. So I'm just gonna, this was just considered being a sweet reminder so that we can get that sorted out in the proper way as well, so that everyone is aware about this story indeed. And therefore, thanks a lot. I'm really appreciating you guys doing that. And yeah, that was that part. I will come back to that again, and I will forward the channel of her so that people can see, and that you guys just are aware. Another organizational thing. So this week, obviously yesterday, it was almost not possible for anyone to stream in the first place. So I don't know what happened, but maybe we should ask some money back from YouTube. Like we should maybe ask some money back from YouTube in regards of, hey, give us some more money of the deduction back, because we couldn't stream, whatever. And well, I'm just as an idea, and therefore, yeah, that was a bit awkward, because I heard I was not the only one yesterday. There were quite some people affected from that, so or impacted from that, and I would therefore strongly recommend to consider to maybe contact them and tell them, hey guys, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? What up? What up? Where's my money? We can do it the other way around now. So, yo, Mr. Crown number one, Red's Room is in the building. Red's Room, bro, happy Tuesday to you. With a bit like 24 hours delay from my side, because obviously I was not online yesterday due to technical reasons, actually, because YouTube didn't let me to go live. So that was a big thing. But guys, by the way, if you're talking about live, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, Sunday, I had, let me just find a channel real quick, and then let me see. Where is she? Yes, there she is. If you guys remember, let me just share my screen real quick, and then share screen. There we go. All right. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I had this young lady on my, let me just get rid of this. Oh, no, let me get rid of this. Let me make this a bit bigger. I had Ikigai Travelers on my Sunday talk relatively spontaneously a couple of weeks ago. Her name is Rebecca. She is in Japan, originally from the United States. And if you guys remember, I had her on my Sunday stream, and it was a really, really nice, funny, and whatever person who we had the pleasure that she spent her Sunday evening with us. And the good thing is that I had the pleasure that today, let me have a look. Today, I have received this. Look at this. I have received a package from Japan. I have no idea what is in it because I did not open it, but it is Japan Post, most likely. Yeah, JP Post. So you see. It's JP Post, and it is. Do this a bit bigger. So here, this is the package that I got. I just received it today. It came from work and it was there. And so what I got to do with it, obviously, I have no idea what is in it. It didn't explode yet, so it must be something good. And I will open it later, and I will do an opening, an unboxing video of it, obviously. So there was no customs problems involved. So I will open this and I will make a video of this, obviously. So Also an appreciation to Rebecca and aka Ikigai Travelers, so that you can see that. And so that is her channel. And I think a lot of um, you guys have already um, connected with her, as far as I remember. But if you didn't, do so. She does awesome videos from Japan, and she does awesome videos from where she lives around there. So that is really cool. Being connected with her and having a little conversation. She is still working hard on getting even near to be monetized, and as we all know, it is not that easy to have that sorted out in the first place. So if you could show her some love and support like you did for me, that would be awesome. And thank you so much for that in advance. And again, so that is a package that is going to come. I'll show you that now in the bigger picture really quick. So here it is. This is a package that I received today. Again, I have no idea what is in it, and I was really tempted to open it before I went to the live session today, but I thought, nah, that would be against the tradition. If you get some treasure from somewhere else, from someone you have never met in person before, and if that very person is kind enough to go get you something, and again, she didn't tell me anything. She just told me there's a package on the way, obviously, because she needed my address, right? So um, I'm very very curious of what's going to be in it. I got to be very curious on my reaction in the first place, because again, I have no idea what's in there. But also, we're going to be curious on what you guys are going to think when I put the video up there. So yeah, that is me. And Reds, what happened yesterday was that YouTube seemed to have a lot of problems to actually do let people live stream. I was not the only one. So usually I do my things on Monday, as you guys know. But in the end of the day, it happened to be that I was not able to stream. It was not possible, simple as that. And therefore, I had no chance to actually get anything done with live stream yesterday. That's why that's the reason why I wasn't there. I tried it 3 times and then boom, done. So therefore, very happy that today it seems to work, and that I'm alive, guys. I'm alive. I'm still breathing, believe it or not. And yeah, that is me doing this, and happy to be back in the streets, so to speak, as we all say. So yeah, couple of things to look forward to this week, indeed. First of all, the package, obviously. Then tomorrow is Wednesday, so then it's only 2 days until the weekend. Can you believe it? The week is going like boom, boom, like nothing. And yeah, that is a good thing to do, to look forward to. Weekend, always, you know. I don't know who said that. Was it Maria? I think it was Maria. Unfiltered Maria, who once said to me, Ragus, what are you always doing on the weekend? You always talk about the weekend. 7 days a week, you talk about the weekend. And I do, yeah, obviously. I mean, it's the best time of the week. I can do some music. I can be on YouTube. I can do a couple of things, meeting friends, having the real life stuff going on and all that stuff. And yeah, therefore, it is a lot appreciated to have a good time and not doing too many things at the same time, but still being very productive. I mean, last week, I can say, for those who have followed it a little bit, I have uploaded 3 tracks last week, so nobody can say I'm lazy. Obviously, I had a bit more time than usual, but yeah, I had a good chance to had the good opportunity to do this, and worked hard. I think on Sunday morning you guys saw a live session on my tracks. So in the end of the day, the good thing is that you saw the process on how these tracks are done. I think it was not the worst idea doing a screen sharing on this, because then you saw what was going on there and how things are going. So what actually happens on my screen when I'm trying to create some kind of whatever value thing called music. So a lot of people, quite some people were watching, and for those who haven't seen it, feel free to rewatch it. It's from Sunday. It was a live session, and so that you see how the production goes. I didn't show that from the very first note until the very end because I was sitting on this the whole night. I started a little bit in the afternoon on Saturday, then I took a longer rest, and then I worked through this the whole entire night. And I think I've released it around, I'm not sure, 6 something in the morning for members first, and then from noon on, or from 6 p.m. in the evening or something like that for everyone. So it was requested by the members of the channel that if I do a release, that I please release that first for the members, and then later everyone else can watch and listen. So that's what I do. So the video so the live session on Sunday, I did that on purpose so that you guys see that I'm not using AI for all this. It's really handmade. Obviously, I use software to create all those things, but the fact is that the reason why I do that is that you actually see what's happening on the screen. How do those things develop? How do those things get established? And what's actually going on behind the scene? Actually, talking about that, let me do something real quick so that I can, for those who have not been there, I mean, Red's Room already knows FL Studio and I'm using it frequently. So this is what I use for my tracks, and just that you guys see what's actually going on. I'm going to bring this up again. Where was it? Let me see. Just that I see more. Why did I not find this one? That's funny. Anyway, I just take any random track from recently. So I had one. All right, there you go. Okay, that one was called Oral Maze, and that was released a couple of days ago before Sunday. So, or Friday, I'm not even sure anymore because I did quite some work. So just that you guys see, let me show you a little bit on how this looks like when I do this kind of things. So just bear with me. I just want to show you the screen real quick so that you guys see what's going on, and that you guys have an idea on what's going on here. So what we're going to see, on window, this is the one. Okay, so this is what we call FL Studio. And this is actually interesting for you guys to understand what's going on there. So this is how it looks like. This is how the track Oral Maze that has been released recently looks like in the final version, right? So this is the final version of the thing. So here you see, I'll come to this in a bit. So this is how it looks like. I make this a little smaller, but you guys can see that later. So this is how the final version of the track looks like on my screen. Now, obviously, this is only colors, right? So this is how it looks like when the track is finalized, or when this particular track was finalized. So just that you see how this looks like on screen, right? When you get this done. I hope that you guys can see it actually, and if not, oh no, I should actually I should actually bring it up. Bear with me 1 second. I forgot to click to bring it on stage. Here you go. Okay. Now this is how it looks like when it is on screen. So this is how my screen looks like with a finalized track. That was a final version of the track. So this is how it looks like on FL Studio. That is, or Fruit Loops, whatever you want to call it. This is the software that I'm using to create those tracks. So there's a lot of funny colors going on. There's a lot of things going on. Maybe most likely you have no idea what that all means, but I can give it a little insight. So let me try to make this a little bigger so that you can, I know I cannot actually do that. But anyway, just that you see, so all the red up here, no, it's not from Red's room. So Red's room was not here painting my screen. This is actually all percussions. Everything that you see here, you see kick, hat, clap, kick, clap, hat, tom one, and so on and so on. So this is all, the red part over here is only percussions. Bass drum, kick drum, whatever you want to call it, hi-hats, snares, and all these things, the clap sounds and all that. So this is all the percussion part, right? That you need for the bass drum, and you hear that oods, 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 this kind of things. Then here we got some sound carpet, as I call it. So that means that there's some underground sound, you know, there's some maybe bass or something like that. And then you have other things up here, like, you know, some beep tones or something like that. And this is how it looks like. So you wonder, this looks relatively, no, you could actually say it is like a relatively overviewed part. But the interesting part is everything that you see here has to be created first, right? And for that, we have this part. It's called the channel rack. So this over here is the patterns. So this is a channel rack. As you see, that's a bit bigger. It's a bit more as far as I can see that here, right? So that's a channel rack just for this track. This is only just one track. So that means everything that you see here is actually a tone. It's bass drums or whatever, and then you can tick it here and then you fill it in. Right, you can put the bass drum here and all these things that you have to put. This is some digital sounds and all that things, and that is how the track was actually put together. That is how it looks like on my screen when I do music. So actually, it starts, if I just show you how this works. Every time I create a new track, then this is actually how the screen looks like in the first place. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And if you look up here, there are some things that are prepared, but I'm not really a fan of that. So, you know, so I have to create a pattern. Let's say kick drum, boom, there you go. And then you find the instruments there and all that stuff and get the things done in the first place. So yeah, that is just a quick overview on what I see if I work on those things. And then, you know, you get your stuff in here and you get your things in here. And then, you know, and that is how it works. And then you get you can always go back and get the old things done. And that is how the beginning looks like, for example, for some track, which I didn't finish because it sounded bad. So, yeah. That is the ultimate view of my world when I do music. And so here I am again. Let me get a full picture. Hello, Mr. President. Good evening, sir. I hope that you enjoyed your flight in the Golden Airplane just recently, and very happy that you are back here. Thank you for coming, appreciating it. And yeah, so there's quite some things going on in the background, as you see, not only when I do music, but also after the music. The cover has to be created. And again, this week, I'm going to start to license my music. So it's going to be fully licensed tracks. So I will get copyright claims in the first place on my own music. Yes, believe it or not. But then I have to wipe them off with a platform that I'm working on. So it's going to be cool. And going to take a couple of days, and then the channel will be cleaned up again. So that would be a good, a good option to get that done. And then you will also find the music on Spotify pretty soon, most likely next week. And then you have different opportunities to listen to the tracks as well. I know they're not world class, but at least they're mine. And why not trying to spread them a little bit further than only YouTube? And what I will still do is when I create a single track, then I will open them first. Goga, Mr. President. I have to pin this. This is awesome, guys. I have never seen any person in this entire planet, except Goga now, that is happy that there are ads. I've never seen that before. I've never seen. This is awesome. I've never seen someone before having having the feeling happy that there are ads on whatever live show there is. Goga, thank you so much. That makes me smile indeed, and it is indeed great to. Yeah, it is great to have that. To be honest, and obviously I'm appreciating it, and um, oh, thank you so much. Lorna is in the building. Hello to Uganda. Good evening to you, my darling. Very happy to have you, and um, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. It is not. I don't take that for granted, guys. Let me tell you something. I have to pin this. So let me tell you something. Until I got dragged from you guys, it's all your fault. Until I got dragged into this monetization addiction, into this addiction to get the watch hours for the half monetization, get the watch hours for the second monetization, for the full monetization, getting all that done. Jesus, I was a peaceful guy. I played my music, copyrighted as hard as I could, and it was fun. But then again, within the last, let's say, 4 or 5 months, 5.5 months, when I got into Red's room and when you told, yeah, support each other, all these things, when I got into Goga's community, when I meet all you wonderful people who are now here tonight, and I even had my monetization party already, courtesy of Goga, who was kind enough to host the whole thing. And I have to say that I was really, now I understand the addiction of the hunt. Understand the addiction of the hunt in regards of having the watch hours together, getting there, knowing the finish line is just around the corner. And then when you are there this morning, honestly, as I said, I wasn't too enthusiastic this morning like I was 5 weeks ago when I got the first half. But on the other hand, I was really like, what a relief. It's done. It's done. It's done. But now I do, over the last couple of months, I understood the feeling that you have when you get near the finish line, when you get there, okay, guys, do me a favor. Everyone who is here now, I have a very good friend in Uganda, and I've just pinned her message up there. Totally social with Lorna. She's a big mouth. She's a big mouth. I mean, she is a big mouth, but she is really entertaining, and she is really now having this same the same thing going on like I did, seeing the finish line and going for it. However, totally social with Lorna is not doing this for full time. She is a full-time student and is currently on university vacations, but still trying to get the watch hours together in that time. So she has literally until the end of August. And guys, Lorna, write in the chat how many hours you have at the moment, so that we have a rough idea on how many watch hours we need to give you. So Lorna is really supportive indeed on other channels as well. And I think we all know the struggles. We all know how the way to go. So therefore, for those who are not monetized, show some love to Totally Social with Lorna. Please connect to the pin, right? As we do in our wonderful community. Connect to the pin, and then please watch her. Please, when she's live, when you have some time to run her videos. And Lorna, for you, create a playlist with videos that you did from not too long, let's say 10, 15 minutes up to whatever, 1 hour. Create a playlist of as many videos as you can, because it's easier for people to run an entire playlist rather than going to a channel and do whatever. Click one video, wait until it's over, forgot it, and then go to the next one, and so on and so on. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. 2359. Guys, you see the assignment. It's 641 hours to go. For Lorna, we can get that done in this week, guys. We can get that done this week. So I run, okay, Lorna, I run your channel tonight with my regular computer and my ninjas. So you'll have three people viewing, but create a playlist. And this is your homework for now, not for sometimes African tomorrow. No, 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 no. For now. Create a playlist tonight and call it 50-hour playlist, even though it's not 50 hours in there. Call it 50-hour playlist. Put that prominently on your channel and copy videos in there as well. You can go to the videos and you add them to that very channel, because then people can find it, and I can actually put it on my wall post. Other people can do that too. So people can easily find it when they want to support you on your channel, right? So that means create the playlist, call it 50-hour playlist. I did that back then as well. And people were kind enough to jump on it to have that done. 50-hour playlist. You put that on your channel prominently on the very top, right? That playlist, put the videos in there that you have, copy them in there, or just a mouse click on stuff. And that's it. That's how it worked with me. And people were, again, they were kind enough to run through that playlist again and again. They know more about my life now than I did myself. Matter of fact, if I look at the best example here in the building at the moment, Live Reality USA blog, she sends me all her ninjas. Well, not her ninjas. She sends me all her channel people all the time. Support Ragos, support Ragos. I think they have nightmares now, like, who's Ragos? Ah, Ragos again. Ah, waking up sweating just by hearing the name Ragos, Oh, Lord. Live Reality USA blog, my darling, we need to think about a group therapy for all these people from your channel who went to my place and now having nightmares hearing my name Ragos. Oh, not again. we have to get a group therapy done for them somehow. And I think it is I'm just having pictures in my head, guys. I'm not even sorry, but let's get that done. And that's but guys, please do me a favor. You spread so much love to me, and it would really be great if you guys could support Lorna as well. She's not monetized yet, but you saw she is she's 2,000, almost 2,400 hours. And recently when I talked to her, she just had 1,000. So she worked extremely hard within the last week and a half. She's online daily now. And as I can say that I'm one of the rare persons there wearing the blue jacket in that building, I can say that there are a lot of trolls. So whoever is there showing some love, I think Lorna would be extremely happy if there would be normal people. Well, not normal people. I'm not normal, obviously, but some funny, crazy people going there without doing the obvious comments, as all the female channel hosts know. So therefore, if you guys could do that, that would be awesome. And thank you so much indeed for helping a friend of ours who is really working hard to get this done and still full-time student. And guys, I can tell you this, one day we might need her because she's going to be a lawyer one day. And then we can tell her, hey, can you deduct the money that we have to pay you for your law work from the watch hours that I gave you back then? You see, I'm working in sales after all. It is how it is. What can I do? I mean, negotiation is everything. But on a serious note, please support her as good as you possibly can. And then I think that would be really good. And obviously, Lorna, so I'll sleep on your channel tonight with, well, not me, but, my gadgets will. And we'll get you there. I'm very sure. And let's try a challenge. It is Tuesday. She needs 650 something hours. Let's try to reduce her to 300 by the end of this week. That would be awesome. Because I think there's a lot of people here who is monetized, and I'm supporting as many as I can from our community here already. I know that there are 2-3 more people who I know that are not monetized yet, but Lorna is one of them, and she's really deserving because she's really doing it all on her own. She has no team behind herself. She has not been really docked on our community yet, but trying to drag her in, to be more present. But again, as a full-time student, there's other things that she has to do as well. But nevertheless, I think we should really help her to get the watch hours, because I know the feeling when the magic 3 is there for the half monetization, for the super chats and all that. And I know this feeling when you get this email from Google, guys. I know I'm repeating myself, and I have told you that 500 million times ago. But at the end of the day, what I know is that this feeling that you get when you watch the emails, when you see this email coming from Google, and you see, in my case, the World of Ragos, congratulations, you're now part of the YouTube Partner Program. And I did it in the second try because remember, guys, in the first try did not work because I did not listen to Marcos and cleaned up my channel. No, I did. I tried it with the copyrighted music. It obviously didn't work. Went in the second try 4 weeks later, and with the help of all of you who helped me to get back the watch hours from all the deleted stuff that I had to take off, I was howling louder than any wolf would ever do in real world. Matter of fact. So that is just as a little description. You know, it is how it is, and this feeling, I think everyone should have who is truly working on their channels like we all do, and who is working on the monetization. I think it is this moment. I can only recommend you guys one thing: who is not monetized yet, and Lorna, that includes you, who is not monetized yet. When you get there, when you get the 3K hours, and when you are there to when you get this email from where on your one whatever amenity you have, when you get this email and the subject line says totally social with Lorna, the World of Ragos, whoever there is, when you get there, when you get this email, don't jump up right away and do something crazy on your channel. Read the email. Read the email twice. Read the email 3 times just for yourself. And there will be tears, I can guarantee you, because what I can now reveal, and even Red's Room didn't know that, I had tears. I literally cried because it was a hard way to get there. It was, for me, a little longer hard way to get there because I had to do it all twice. But there was tears, and there was a howling like a wolf. It was a mixture of everything. I think the neighbors thought I'm the first man giving birth or something. I don't know, at 1 a.m. in the morning. That is when I got the email. And yeah, it is brutal. It is brutal, the relief that you feel on that email. At least it was for me. So whoever, and I do understand the guys on the hunt. And no, Lorna, don't laugh at me. Trust me, you will have the same. When that email comes after all the hard work that you put in there, and you can finally put on the super chats, and now in my case you can finally put on the ads. Trust me, it is unique. It is very unique, and that very momentum for like 5 minutes or something, when you realize that email is there, you should really enjoy for yourself. Howl, scream, cry, do whatever you want. Let it sink in, and then start actions. That's what I did, and it really helps then to keep a bit busy. Like, okay, what do I have to do? Read the stuff that they give you. What do you do with the super chats? How do I put them on? And so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. And you don't have to be scared, Lorna. You don't have to be scared of them. Don't be scared. The good thing is that you get this opportunity to earn some extra money. In the end of the day, I mean, YouTube take their deductions, obviously, but when you get to and that's also an advice that Red's Room gave me back then. Let me tell you, Red's Room. Let me see. I have to put this up for anyone who wants to challenge Red's Room. Here's your chance, guy. It's up to you. No, on a serious note, when you get this guy is awesome. Now, when you get this email, read properly what's in there, and again, you have to reach your threshold to get the first payout. And I would really recommend, if you guys are getting monetized, whoever is not monetized yet, create a party. create a party on your thoughts, on your taste, on what you want to do. And Queen selection, my dear. Queen selection, my dear. I have no problem to do any kind of whatever help to other people, but at least you could ask first. That would be very, very nice of you, because I don't go to any other channels and put my links there as well. So therefore, show a little bit of friendliness in other people's channels. That would be nice. And next time, just asking ahead, and maybe I will just put it up there. But coming back to the topic, the thing is that when you get the email, you have a lot of things to do. You have a lot of things to take care of. You have to send your data for AdSense and all that stuff. So better make sure you already find your tax number and all that stuff from your relevant country. Smart as I was, I put everything on all these details already when I did the application in the first place. So I put all my bank details, tax numbers, what else, IDs, and all that funny things I put up there. And so that showed me that I was able to show that I would have been able to be monetized in the first place. But then obviously, due to many reasons, it didn't happen. So, but then for the second time, when I applied, July the 14th, the good thing is that I then did not have to put all those details anymore, because I had them already. So my Google AdSense, or whatever it's called, was already completely done before I even got monetized. So in the night, in the very early morning, an hour after midnight on July the 15th, I was just hitting the application button. That was it. And then the good thing is that I had the opportunity, like 16 hours later. So I applied exactly 9 a.m. in the morning when I knew the hours were there. So I just hit the application button and then let it go. I did my thing, usual day. And then and then at night at 1 a.m., I got this email like, congratulations. So, and then I knew, okay, everything else with the AdSense is done. So I didn't have to bother about all this tech stuff anymore. So I was really relaxed to get those super chats. And having said that, Red's Room is hoping that his crown will remain forever, at least for tonight, because he super chatted me. Thanks again for that, Red's Room. He super chatted me even before the live show started. So I was like, what is that all about? And he wrote, like, okay, just defending my crown. And now he's saying that this is the only place where he can keep his crown because I'm not fighting for it. But I cannot super chat myself, can I? I mean, I can, but then I get most likely banned from YouTube forever. And that is weird. So yeah, threshold you cannot pay by yourself. It is a matter of fact. So it is always funny to read those terms and conditions from YouTube, and I recommend to all of you, read them, guys. Read them. Read the terms and conditions. They're not too long, but there are some very interesting paragraphs in there to actually go through and to get those done. But of course, Lorna, if I super chat myself, then oh, look what is there. The color is in the house. Thank you so much, Special K. Mwah. Highly appreciating it. Thank you so much indeed. I appreciate that so much. But now let's see. Who is with the number one crown? Let's see. Oh, by the way, talking about that real quick. So Special K, thank you so much. But also I want to recognize Red's Room for being a member for a month. He has already said that too, and thank you so much for you guys who are members. You can actually go to the bottom here on the chat, and there is the $sign. Tick that and see. You don't need to buy me a super chat if you don't want to. That's not the point. But every one of you guys who is a member, tick the $sign, and there you see obviously super chat, super sticker, and all that membership stuff. But if you are a member longer than a month, or a month and a day, or in the first month of being a member, there should also be the sign coming up, something like member recognition or something like that. And yeah, it would be so you can get recognized here too. Special K, thank you so much. I'm glad that work for me is done today. Well, at least regular work. And I just wonder. Oh, she got the #1 crown. Okay. I think she heard somewhere that Red's Room is claiming his #1 crown. So, Red's Room, brother, I'm just saying, someone stole it yet again. And it was not me this time, bro. Also would like to say a very, 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 very sweet hello to my good friend Anastasia Blessed. And Anastasia, I was thinking about you just this morning. Here's 2 reasons. First of all, I'm still working on the music for the chopping video. It is a bit challenging, to be honest, to find something properly there, but still working on it. So a bit patience, please. But the other reason why I was thinking about you this morning when I went to the monetization party video again was very simple, because you did this wonderful, sweet prayer there, and the Kenyan singing. And I really have to say, even though it is now over a week ago, it still is touching me, touching my heart. And I don't take those things for granted, to be honest, because obviously it is not obvious that people do that just so for some strangers somewhere far away. And again, I really appreciate that, and I would like to thank you for that again, guys. Anastasia Blessed, if you ever have a monetization party, and if you ever want to start it with a wonderful, deep going, from heartfelt prayer, Anastasia Blessed is the one to ask. Matter of fact, and this is not without any joke whatsoever. This is just the truth. And everyone who had witnessed my monetization party a week and a half ago, you know what I'm talking about. So make sure that you all connect to Anastasia Bless, and if you ever need a wonderful person who's doing a heartfelt, deep-going prayer, that is really touching, even though for those who might not believe too much, she is definitely the one to ask, because she's doing that without reading it. She did that free speaking. She also did a very nice Kenyan prayer song in the first place. And I really have to say, it touched a lot of hearts, not only mine. So in case if you are interested in those things. And by the way, Anastasia Blessed also has a wonderful video from at least, I believe, like 3 or 4 weeks ago on her channel. She was live in church. No, she did not preach there. She did not do any funny things there, like talking blah, blah, blah. No. What she did was, and that I found that a fabulous idea. She put her cell phone so that you can look inside the church. You saw Anastasia only from behind, praying, dancing, going with the spirits and all that, being caught in the spirits, being in the prayers, being with the music, being in the gospel. And that video was that live stream. I watched it quite some time, because on that Sunday, for a change, I did not have too much to do. Guys, that particular live stream of Anastasia was so intensively vibrating, and I'm absolutely serious about this. This was awesome. This was you were feeling like you were right there, even though you sat a few thousand kilometers away from there, but it was awesome. And it was really, really, guys, I can recommend you guys watch that video if you have a chance, or if you don't go to church by yourself that often, but if you want to have that spiritual feelings, that video is a must. You can go to her channel and go through the live streams, and then you see it again. Talking about seeing again, I see the wonderful Helena Koya is in the building. It is Tuesday, and I know she was waiting for that since the entire week since I preached the last time. So Helena Koya is in the building. No, Jesus Christ. I wonder how all these people always get that done without having pain in their throat. Jesus Christ, it is exhausting. Helen, and this is just foreplay, me calling your name. Helena Koya! There you go. And okay, now my duty is done. Now, Helena Koya, you can super chat me. You know how that super chat. The thing there. Just kidding. Jesus. Oh, Helen, you should actually. You know what, Helena Koya, you should actually try to get this. I'll scream it for you. You record it and you try to get it licensed somewhere. Or actually, I should get it licensed. I should get this screaming licensed. I do have a licensing platform anyway. Let me get that done. And whenever I scream it, okay, first of all, I get a copyright issue on my thing, but then I can say, hey, wait a second. This is my thing. This is my. Helen, sorry, I have to steal your name in Helena Koya. And then I gotta make a trademark out of this. Hallelujah. Yes, I will. And then I gotta sell t-shirts. Helena Koya approved or something like that. Yes, I would. Yes. Helen, thank you for being born. And then and then I gotta be rich. Helena Koya is going to make me rich. Hallelujah. Helen, my cash cow. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Ah, Lord, have mercy over myself and over my bad thoughts that I'm having here. No, but this is so unique. I think Helen, you're the only one on YouTube who I know whose name is screamed like that, because I think you're the only one whose vocal and consonant combination is actually giving that tonage, this tone. And yeah, I mean, I could try with totally social with Lorna, but then my tongue is break, Well, but then again, let me try it this way. Lorna. Nah, that sounds a bit different. Lorna, you got a second, a middle name or something that I can scream, just Jesus, I will be ending up a sopran singer. All these people from the Scala in Rome, they're going to be kicked out or something. Or sorry, in Milan, they're going to be kicked out. They're going to employ me as an opera singer or something like that. Oh, heaven help me. So let me see. Guys, you see, Nightbot is giving you some very good suggestions on a couple of things. It's for Alternative Breathing Society. You can always help out on that. So, of course, honey, sweetheart, Lorna, trust me. If I want to copyright something, by the way, talking about that, I got 2 copyrights in the pipeline that is actually already. So I put the papers in that and all that. So the World of Ragos will soon be a trademark, and this is not a joke. And also the word alternative breathing will be a trademark very soon. So I will try to put some stuff in my shop that I then have to create with alternative breathing. But yes, those 2 will be trademarks owned by me. Yes, it is a matter of fact. So, Miri Bursch is in the building. Let me try how this works. Miri is in the. That is too long. That's too much. A long IE, whatever in it. It is too long. But hello, Mary, my darling. Happy Tuesday to you. Very nice that you are back in the building, and good to see you here. I would have been here yesterday, but yesterday YouTube did not let me stream, and not only me, as far as I heard. So there were quite some people not able to stream yesterday, which was pretty awkward for quite a lot of people. But then again, I used this chance to actually have a restful evening after a very, very, very long time. It was the first Monday, I don't know, in months where I didn't do anything. And it was the first time ever in many, many months that I had a relaxed evening watching TV, doing nothing. And I mean, nothing. And that is like, it was a luxurious situation, to be honest. And I mean, most of us know how that is. In the evenings, we go live, we do content, we edit videos, we create music or whatever we do for our channels. And therefore, I believe it is a privilege now for us, for all of us, having an evening doing nothing. I mean, nothing. Just chill out, no YouTube, no WhatsApp, no nothing whatsoever. And I don't take those moments for granted anymore, because obviously they're not. And yeah, it is how it is. And so is indeed, it was a privilege, to be honest. I mean, of course, I would have loved to be live, but on the other hand, I would have also loved to be you know, having the opportunity to just chill out sometimes is also not too bad. Because what a lot of people underestimate is the fact that when I'm not live, or when I'm not uploading something, as we all know, we all do something in the background. We create something, we shoot a video, we do editing, we do covering idea, collecting ideas on what's going on and all these funny things. And that's what we do. And therefore, I believe it is a good thing to understand that there is always something going on anyway. But yesterday, after many weeks, it was the first time for me doing absolutely nothing. And I have to say, since I'm still working full time like most of us do, I don't take those moments for granted anymore. But I love doing YouTube, but sometimes it's also nice to do nothing. And yesterday was sometimes. Well, I was forced to, because obviously I was not having the opportunity to do any live. But it is how it is, right? It's working? Yeah. So that is how it is these days when you are a content creator. That's what I had to learn as well. And Ninja is in the building. Kirky, Lily, my darling. Hello, my dear. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. I know I'm 24 plus hours late because yesterday I couldn't stream, but it is very nice that you're here. Thank you so much for coming. And guys, I have news for you. 3 days and the rest of the day, and it's weekend again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And I'm looking forward to that as well. I have a good idea for a track for Red's Room. So I'm working on 3 tracks at the moment. One that would just be a track, like you guys know. But also, as you know, sometimes I do some topic-related tracks, like I did with the presidential flight, which was obviously dedicated to Goga. Then the one with Captain with a shaking thing, and one for myself, the father. Those are actually obviously fun tracks and stuff like that. But the other tracks, they were all with reasons why I did them. So they all had some kind of feelings going on, and certain ideas that I wanted to put together. It did not go perfect, but I think for the beginning it was okay. And obviously, it is also good to know that those things are, going on. By the way, I've spoken about the channel of Totally Social with Lorna quite some time, so I just want to give you a quick reminder on how this actually looks like, so that you know when the time comes when you go to her channel. So this is actually her. This is her channel. This should be big enough. So this is her channel, Totally Social with Lorna, and I've talked about this channel now for quite some while tonight. So I would of course appreciate if you guys would be fine and nice enough to go up there, say hello, and make sure that you guys show some love, and make sure that you guys get the opportunity to also visit her. I've said it already. I'm gonna let me just do this real quick. So I'm gonna pin that up here in the chat. So guys, if you would kindly please do me the favor and connect to the pin, that would be awesome. She is a very supportive person as well. So in the case that you have some times to spend. Oh yeah, and by the way, so this is again just a reminder, this is how the channel looks like. This is Totally Social with Lorna, and I would appreciate if you guys would show her some love as well, so that we all know that we are still that she's also part of the community and everything is cool. Other than that, Anastasia Blessed, I want to say she is actually using the newest of emojis that are in my membership part. So if you guys want to use that emoji system where you have to become a member, it's very affordable, it's very cheap. However, the none that has been requested on my monetization party is now up there, and I see Anastasia Bless is using it frequently. So the father is always trying to grant the wishes of the society of the beans and bananas. So very happy that you guys are here, and very happy that you guys are coming and there. And so therefore, thank you so much for that. And also, I would like to thank everyone using those emojis, because it always means a lot. But again, guys, let me see how long are you members. So you can find it out very easy if you hit the $sign. And if you then go to there are a couple of things coming: super chat, super sticker, membership, and all these things, or donate membership, as far as I think. And there should be, in your case, there should be a fifth one that shows something like I'm not even sure what it says. It says something like membership acknowledgement or something like that. If you tick that, then you should actually popping up here like member for 1 month, member for 2 months, or whatever. Try that. I'd like to see how many of you can actually see that if you go to your if you go to the $sign and try to find that out. That would be interesting to understand, because I don't know all the functionalities yet, obviously, because I'm relatively freshly monetized, only 5 weeks, and therefore that would be interesting to see how that works. And other than that, YouTube has now tried. YouTube is now doing. I don't know, guys, if that has always been there, but for those who don't know, YouTube now also established some donation thing, so that you can spread the love on your channel to help with donations, whatever, with some non-governmental organization that you can actually put together there, and to help some whatever thing on whatever organization there is for welfare or something. And just wanting to make sure that you guys are aware about that. So if those who are monetized, that you can have a deeper look if that is interesting for you or not. For me, honestly, it's not, because I do donations other ways. And I'm not talking about super chats. I mean, I'm talking about donations, time donations, and all that stuff. When I go to my hospice and all these things, and do other things that people don't know about, and that I'm not talking about because I don't care too much about myself. So I just do care about those things that I support and that I do. There are certain projects out there that I'm considering to produce and to get that done. So just that you guys know. All right, got that. So in the end of the day, it is just for you to know. I saw that just, I think today or something, or yesterday, that YouTube came up with that, and it's most likely because Christmas is more or less around the corner, and then they want to do something good, try to do something good with other people. So just that you guys know. So if there's anything that you see on YouTube that you think should have support, any kind of NGO that is there, feel free to support it, or just, it's up to you. What I would like to announce for this week, I'll do another tutorial videos on super chats, because there have been so many questions on this. How does it actually work? Why is that going on? And can you do another one? So yes, I will try to do my best to do another tutorial video, which will hopefully be either released on, tomorrow or on Friday. More on Friday, most likely, because tonight I have still some stuff to do. But yeah, just that you understand, there will be a couple of things going on, and there will be a couple of things going on in the background as well with production. I'm working on two tracks, one for Red Zoom, one for Anastasia Blessed, because there are certain ideas that I have. It will be more fun music. It will not be serious techno music or something, but it will be danceable too. So you guys can dance to it. And obviously, I want to, of course, not forget to greet and welcome the very mighty Kanini Kanene in the building, and very happy that you are here. Also, Priscilla is here. Hello, Priscilla, my dear. Good evening, my darling. And Mora Kanini, aka Kanini Kanene, is in the building, as I said, guys. The very mighty one from the Diocese of Kisi, and very good to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. I don't take that for granted at all. And very good that you guys are here. And yeah, it makes me always happy to see very familiar faces on a live stream like this. And to be honest, now I'm even having fun doing this kind of program, while before I have to say that I did not take it for granted at all that people are actually here coming, hear some stranger like me talking, you know what I'm saying? And I don't take that for granted at all. And I do have to say that I do appreciate that all the time. And it's always more nice to spend the evening with friends rather than with strangers who you absolutely have no idea who they are. And yeah, it is very nice and kind to see those things coming up. And I really like that. So thank you so much for always coming and showing the love and staying loyal. And I do not. This is not just, by the way, this is not just a phrase that I learned from you to say because of you have to say it. No, it is a phrase because I really don't take those things for granted at all. Not at all. Here's why. YouTube is a hard thing to do. We all know that. We are all monetized or nearly there. YouTube is a hard thing to do. YouTube is exhausting. If you try to take it as serious as you possibly can, it is exhausting. And Hilda Valvira is in the building. Hello, my darling. Good evening. Happy to see you. Greetings to the Valvira Palace and to the Valvira Diocese over there. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Tuesday. And what I want to say, YouTube can be very exhausting. Well, it is exhausting if you try to take it as serious as possible. Yeah. But it is how it is. I'll just do a little commercial break for a second and put Lorna back on stage and give you some music, and then I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, there I am again. Thank you so much for waiting. And yeah, that is where Mother Nature is calling. Sorry, doing a live show. So, this is Tuesday again. Obviously, I was supposed to be live yesterday, And again, apologies for those who was waiting for nothing because YouTube simply didn't let me stream. It is how it is. What can I do? So yeah, tonight, again, I got some things to do, some things called ordinary things like work, and so therefore, yeah, I might. So I'm still thinking about what to do this week. So on Thursday, obviously, I'll be live again. We'll have an open microphone session like every week on Thursday, and it has been um, adapted very well by you guys, and especially by Juba. Juba is the microphone professor, so to speak. He's always there. As soon as the microphone is there, whoops, you see Juba up there. Looking forward to that indeed already. So he's now having a safe spot, so to speak, on my channel to just come up here and spreading some fun or talking about Goga's banana, as you do, these days. And I want to point out again Goga's comment from earlier that he was most likely the first person ever being happy to see advertisements somewhere doing a live thing. And I think I should point it out and frame it somehow somewhere so that people can actually see what's going on there. And it is really fun to have that as well. So it is. I have to say that was the first time ever that I saw someone being so excited seeing ads coming, and therefore appreciating it. This reaction was definitely priceless and once in a lifetime. And you don't want to be someone to the palace and Goga. Kanini Kanine. You are now the chief nun of Kisi, as you know, right? So you have to visit the Golden Palace of Goga one day anyway. So in the end of the day, there is no choice because, chief nun of Kisi, it is a matter of fact that you have to watch that. You have to go there and, you have to bow and all that stuff to our president. That's what you have to do. And that is your new life now. As a chief nun from the Diocese of Kisi, that is now your thing to do. Yes. Yes. There is, this was not an ask. This was a command of the unholiest of all popes. I'm watching you, sister. I'm watching you now. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? So it is how it is, sister. It is how it is. And therefore, yes. There's no. That doesn't work. That does not anymore. Not as the chief sister of the Kisi diocese. It does not work anymore. So now you're trapped. Now you wanted to be in. Now you cannot get out anymore. There is no exit. You know what I'm saying? There is no exit. So I'm just saying. So in the end of the day, I just did. You see, first you're complaining about Goga's Golden Palace, and then you don't listen to my blessings in the first place when I see you. Kanini, what am I going to do with you? What I think I have to put you to the torture chamber of the Inquisition or something. I said you the blessings in the beginning when I saw you. Sister, that is how you pay attention. I got you now. That is so sad. That makes me sad. I'll do that with the Inquisition. They'll deal with you, don't worry. They'll bring you back to the right path to walk. See? But just for you, that you don't fall asleep crying tonight, I bless once more the Diocese of Kisi, and especially the chief sister, Kanini. With all unholy blessings that there are in this world, just that you know. You know what I'm saying, sister? That was just for you. So I believe that this is done. So I did my duties. And I remember one comment from the live chat on my monetization party from you, Kanini. And I have to say, that was most likely the biggest compliment someone like you could give to others. And I mean that in the highest respect. When you wrote that you thought, no, what did you wrote? Let me think. You wrote, so Kanini wrote, I think I was funny, but Goga and Ragus just put me on the floor for laughing or something like that. That was really a big compliment. And I think we were still in the first hour. So, and also I have to say, when you came up to the panel back then, and you changed from very serious to Kanini Kanini to the nurse, Kanini Kanini back to the nurse, that was awesome. We all had a good laughter on that one, and I have to say that was really creative. That was really creative, obviously, because it was really funny, and also that that you did this, and you even changed your mimic. You know, you changed your mimic so bad, not bad, so intensively that you, hello, I'm Kanini Kanini, you know, from the Diocese of Kisi. Hello, and now let me go back to the nun and talk seriously here about you, Goga, and the Ragus. Hello, I'm Kanini Kanini. Oh, Ragus, I'm so happy for you. Ragus, you have to take more care of the Kisi diocese. Ragus, Goga, you look so smart today. Goga, you look great with the banana. Goga, you cannot be that funny all the time. That is not good. I am the one who is going to be funny. Guys, I wish you a nice evening. See you later. That was awesome. Mamma mia! I almost peed myself, to be honest. And oh Lord, and yes, when she dropped I was like, no. I mean, we all know Kanini is a very energetic and very funny person. There's no doubt whatsoever. But and she's always spreading joy. She's always spreading, she's always spreading good moments, and on her channel she's very active. She's, doing the sports thing, but also doing a lot of wonderful talk things and spreading jokes and fun. But that moment, and again, all these people on panel, they did that without a script, and Kanini just like, hello, Goga, you have to be a bit more. And that was awesome, I have to say. Also, I want to point out to someone here tonight who is coming very regularly and who is still working very hard on her channel. And therefore, I would also like to ask you guys to kindly, I'm going to pin that right here on the chat. Let me see. Yes. So I would also like to all of you show some love to Priscilla001 TV. She is very hard working on her channel as well. And again, we all know the struggles. We all know how it works when you are looking for the monetization, when you look for the watch hours, when you look for people to not only come once for 5 minutes, but stay regularly or come regularly. And I know I'm still owing many visits to many channels, and my apologies for that. But not only on YouTube, but in real life, my weeks have been brutally busy recently, and I'm coming back regularly on. So I've decided one day in a week I only do channel visits. I only do channel visits one day in a week, most likely on those days when I have nothing to do, which is either a Tuesday, except today, or a Sunday. So those days I will only dedicate for channel visiting other channels, because I know even those who are monetized, but I know that that it is always a privilege be having friends. And Miri said something very interesting, well, not only interesting, very valuable actually, on my monetization party back then, when she actually mentioned that support is very needed all the time. And that is not only watch hours, that is not only visiting channel, but being there as friends. And she's absolutely right. I will find that quote, and on Thursday I will actually quote that word by word what she said. uh, because it was really out of value, and it was really super valuable. That's what I wanted to say. I was super valuable, and it was super actually. So it is really like on the point, because we all know, without visitors on our channels and without support and all that stuff, our channels will die seriously sooner or later, with or without monetization. But giving some tips, giving some advice, maybe something like that, it is important to have that, and therefore it is highly appreciated, to also have support always. And I'm very blessed and honored that you guys always come. So if you guys could please show love to Priscilla001 TV, visit her channel, say hello, making sure that she gets the visitors as well, like we all did and do before we got monetized, so that we are all in the same boat and being invited to a next party. So, guys, if you could please do so, that would be highly appreciated. And thank you so much indeed. She's pinned in the chat, and thank you so much. But also, I would like to say a very special hello to Jules Castle, who is in the building. Hello, my sister. How are you doing, my darling? It's been a minute, or maybe two. Good to see you, and very, very nice that you're coming. Very kind of you. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate that indeed. Also, obviously, quintuplet family fun is in the house. Good evening. Very nice to have you guys here, and I do appreciate you guys coming. And again, I don't take that for granted. It's very nice to have you guys here. D. Clark is in the building. Hello, my darling. Whoa, it's even still a little daylight here, and you're here. Whoa, good to see you. How are you doing? How are your plans for the channel going? Have you done anything since then, or shall we have a chat on that again, just in case? Just let me know. Obviously, God's FX is in the house, and very, very good friend of our channel, and very happy that you found the way here as well on a Tuesday, except on Monday. Otherwise I would have done it yesterday. But again, yesterday YouTube, I don't know if if YouTube had the period or something, or if the toenails were not painted properly. I have no idea. But yesterday it just didn't work, and therefore, and okay. You see, D. For the advice. You know how the thing with the super chat works, right? For spiritual advice, like I gave you, I prefer the red one. No, happy that you started. I'll have a look on this after this, and happy that you started. And again, if you don't want to start with the long videos first, do a short. Everything is a short. You see, what you can do, for instance, if you have a cup of coffee in your hand, you keep it like this. You keep a camera like this, so that you're not even seen. You just turn it around a little. And this, for example, this says Madrid, for example, several ways. What you can do, you take your phone, you hold it like this, so that the mug is being. You can turn it around a little bit. Inside it says Madrid. All these funny things. You turn it around for like 15 minutes, seconds, not minutes. Don't worry, seconds. 15 minutes. Coffee is cold, And then you choose some music from YouTube that in that case is royalty free. And then you write a little text. I would love to be there. How much I would love to be there. Short's done. You can extend it to 30 seconds, or you just take a picture. You extend the picture to 30 seconds. You put music from that is given you by YouTube behind it, and boom, you go to shorts. Now, the good thing is, if, for example, you decide one day to upload a video as a premiere, right? Now, the really cool thing is, you still do the same thing. You take a picture, shorts, 30 seconds, music, and then the viewer of the shorts will automatically, on that day, when you post it the same day, like 12 hours before you go live or before the premiere coming, you post that short that does not have anything to do with the upcoming premiere, but the viewer of the shorts gets a notification in that short. Upcoming premiere. Upcoming live. That's commercials for free. And that is what I can DIY specialist. Good evening, sir. Good to see you, bro. So that is commercials for free, D, and for anyone else as well. That is actually, I remember the short challenge that we had back in May, and that was actually a good thing to promote the channel. So everyone who is having an upcoming live or an upcoming premiere, I can strongly recommend go to create. So when you, for example, you have a premiere in the evenings at 9 p.m. Make sure that your short is live 12 hours before latest, but ideal-wise in the early morning of that day. And then you go, you just put the short, whatever, cup of coffee or a flower in the hand, or you light a candle or whatever you want to do. Put the music as a background, right? From that short that you can use from YouTube. That would not have any, by the way, that will not have any effects on the, how do I say, on the, so you don't get any copyright issues with that because it's from shorts. And then you just upload the short. Takes you like 2 minutes. If you create the picture, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And then you wait until it's there. You write the little text as an overlay there. Hey, how I wish I was in Madrid, for example. That short does not need to have any relation or comparison to the upcoming video or to the upcoming premiere / live session. But then every user gets automatically notified about, hey, D. Clark, upcoming premiere. Off you go. And shorts are seen very often. You all go through those shorts, right? You all strive through the channels and do whatever you want to do. So these shorts are coming up eventually. And then, boom. People who watch longer than 3 seconds get the notification, upcoming live. That is how you can get viewers. That is also how you can get subscribers. And those subscribers, if your content is cool, they come back, you know? So on the other hand, also interesting in this comparison is, especially when you're new to the content creation, and I had to learn all that as well back then, and I'm still learning every day from all you guys and see what other people do. So in the end of the day, the point is, if you look at those little gimmicks that YouTube gives you for free, even way before you get monetized, but it helps you on the way to get there. So the cool thing with the short is, it helps you getting the recognition for your channel, because if your short is funny or if your short is interesting to only one person who is subscribing, that person who is subscribing out of the short is most likely interested also in your content. So if they're subscribing, they're already subscribing. And then, you know, if you put a live or a video or something, either they watch it where the premiere is or they see it later and then they're going to watch it then. You know, it's always like a chain reaction, as I always say. And yeah, so in the end of the day, 32, you see, there you go. There you go. There you go. Guys, don't laugh at the number of 32 subscribers. Recently, she only had 6. So 32 subscribers by one video of her driving to work. And I'm not disrespecting that at all. I remember my first video, which I thought would bring me to the next David Guetta level. It is not there anymore because I had to delete it because of the copyright issues that I had for my after my first monetization try. But I still have the mix on my computer. And guys, I tell you, it was rotten bad. It was rotten bad. And within the first 48 hours, it had 2 viewers. Guess who those 2 viewers were? Yes. So I was my own groupie, so to speak. And it was, yeah, I told that story on the Sunday service of Goga on June 1st, but that was my audience. My first audience was myself. And yeah, you see, D. Clark, there you go. It's 33 now. So 32 and counting, darling. And yeah, that was my first upload. It was not even a video. It was just me, a GIF that you saw when I was mixing. And I mixed some stuff together that made no sense at all. God's FX If he had heard that mix back then, over 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, actually, he would have most likely hung himself. Like, this is not music. You know what I'm saying? That would have happened. So glad God has Gods of X Bro that you came way, way later to the channel. And that you're still here and still alive. That is very, very cool. And appreciating that. And therefore, it is really, really nice seeing those familiar faces back then. And yeah, but again, we all started one day, and I don't want to sound older than I already am anyway. As you see, I have to iron my face every morning just to get up. But the good thing is we have all started with zero one day. We all had this idea, let's do something on YouTube. Some waited a little longer, some just starting now, some are close to get monetized, some are monetized, but it's a mixture of people that makes this story and this journey so interesting. And D, let me tell you, you will meet a lot of people on your way to monetization. The way to monetization starts with zero, as we all know, right? It starts with zero followers, it starts with zero videos, it starts with maybe even zero ideas. You know, in the beginning, maybe you don't have, maybe you have no idea what you want to do on YouTube anyway. Until you find your niche. Once you found your niche, then it's getting interesting. Then you start thinking creative. Like, what am I actually going to do on the channel? What am I going to? How do I want to put this topic on my screen, on other people's screen? Am I going to talk about it? What kind of music am I going to play? What about copyrights? What about this? What about that? You will start connecting with people who are monetized, who have a so-called big channel and whatever it is, and you're going to join a community sooner or later. Hopefully, it's ours because we are really funny people. We're really helpful people. I can tell from my own experience the love and support that I received from all these guys. Um, so it is a long journey, and you will see the watch hours will increase step by step. The viewers will increase step by step. The subscribers will increase step by step. Hey, you got 32 subscribers out of nowhere. And I don't mean that disrespectful, don't get me wrong. Congratulations, really. And we will, come here, come to our community. Everyone here has a blue jacket, and now I'm stealing Red Room's words. You all got a blue jacket. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to each other, say hello, comment the videos, show some love, support the channels, especially those that are not monetized. And I think that should be a really good thing to do, because I know from my own experience how valuable that is. And not only for the watch hours, but D, I can tell you, all these people in this chat right now, you can consider them friends once you get closer to them. These I call them usual suspects in the most positive way. Someone like Miri, someone like Kanini, someone whoever is here. Agatha Chow, who is very often here. She's a bit on vacation at the moment, totally social with Lorna. Krishna is here on a regular basis. God's FX is a great guy, supporting so many channels with his appearance, and many, many more. Kirky Lily, and so many others. Jules Castle, Jubat, they're all here, always. Jay Van Horn, Servus, and all these people who are always very supportive on other people's channel, and also Priscilla for example. So, guys, let me do something. So here is, okay, what I'm gonna do. So Priscilla has been there quite some time. So this is D. Clark. Let me give you a little story about D. Clark, so that you know what I'm actually talking about. D. Clark, I met by coincidence one day on a channel that most of you guys also know from a very good friend, Master CTRL. However, she was there, so it was courtesy Master CTRL that I actually met her. And I have realized that, stop screen, let me just put her up here really quick. So share screen. So it's in the very beginning. So guys, don't be judgmental as you do. So this is her channel. Let me see, pull it up here. Yeah, there you go. So as you see, it is in the very beginning, but she already has 33 subscribers. And I mean already, because recently she only had 6. And I was one of those. So I can now consider myself somewhere in the top 10. So if you guys don't mind to say hello, by the way, I'm here with my Ninja channel. That's why it is that bit different to see. But yeah, see, first video on 1.3K views. Look at that. You see, you know what I'm saying? Having that, boom, done. Look at that. She just driving a car. And I don't mean that with any disrespect whatsoever, but look at the views, everything cool. So if you guys don't mind to kindly also subscribe to her channel to say hello. So that is yeah, with my original, yeah, of course. But this is the ninja view, so to speak, because I cannot be live with my own channel also while doing live. So yeah, I've subscribed to your channel back then when we had the first longer conversation, obviously. So it is how it is. So there you go. Therefore, D, don't worry, there will be more subscribers to come. And one day you will think, one day I had 33. Long time ago. When you do content, when you do regular content on there, when you do regular things on there, again, and Goga and many other people said it's all right. Everything is content. Everything. You take your phone, you put it on vertical. You go out when there's a little flower on the grass. You take a little picture or you film it for like 10, 15 seconds. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but that's it. Take the shorts, or if you want to walk somewhere nicely in a park or something, you just take your smartphone, put it on panorama, and tell them, oh guys, look at this, I'm here in the park, so and so, here you can do this, here you can do that, I'll take you for a little walk. You have a 15-minute video done within no time. Done. Create a thumbnail, use ChatGPT for that, upload it, done. You have a video, you have content. Now the more subscribers you get who come on a regular basis, you can also put that video as a premiere. So you upload it and then you put it as a premiere. Like, let's say today is Tuesday, Friday afternoon or Friday evening. Let's say, I don't know your exact time zone, to be honest, but let's say 7 p.m. or something, then, or let's say 4 p.m. So it's late evening in Europe, so people can still watch it. And then you put something on your channel wall. Hey guys, for those who have missed it, here's a newest video of mine. Please have a look and hit the like button. All these things. That's what you do. So YouTube is not only for you to, I have to put my makeup things or stuff like that, and I have to paint my toenails to be attractive to whoever. No, what you do is you just go there and you just go there and have a look on whatever's going on there, and then you can actually put it on. It's a multi-channel system, so to speak. So on your own channel, so you have the channel for uploads for videos. You can do them as a regular upload or as a premiere. You can do live sessions from a certain time on when you have certain amount of subscribers and all that stuff. You can use the channel wall post. You can do a short. You can do the channel wall post to write, hey guys, there's a video upcoming, or hey, I'm doing a monetization party and that day will come, these kind of things. And or I'm having a panel discussion with whoever, and it's a multi-channel system within one channel. So let me just remove this. Guys, don't get scared. This is just me. Sorry. Or if I scared you right now. So that is actually what we do. That is what you can do. There's a multi-millions, not millions, but quite some opportunities that you can use to actually get the thing on the road. And at the end of the day, once you get the feeling that 27th of June is like a month ago almost, do more. And again, it doesn't have to be the cinematic spectacle for Hollywood. It is your channel, it is your environment that you are doing videos in. If it is work, if you want to dance in front of your car, or whatever funny things you want to do, if you just want to show a little flower growing or something, do it. And then the coolest thing, after a couple of shorts, after a couple of longer videos, would actually be a very good teaser for the people. If you just take a smartphone, selfie mode, and say, by the way, or you put a mask on, for instance, and you can say, by the way, if you really want to know who I am, you have to watch the upcoming live video on Friday, whatever. It will be premiering on Friday. Make sure you come, and maybe I'll say hello in person. Those kind of things, little easy things that you don't need to buy a $10 million equipment for, but these are the things you can do, as a matter of fact. So 10,000 of opportunities, and look at all these people in the chat. Everyone here has got their own channel, most of them. Okay, so I mean, everyone has a channel, whatever, or YouTube name, they're all registered, but most of them here are content creators. Some relatively new, some there way longer than I will ever be. Some people do talking all the time, some people do some other content, some people create videos only, some people do live only, and there's a mixture of everything here. And if you go through those channels in the next couple of days, you will get a lot of inspiration, and you get a lot of good ideas. Hey, wait a second, this is really good. What Lorna is doing there, for instance, and I really have to say, raising my head, when she's live, I think, Lorna, how many moderators do you have? 2 or 3? I'm not even sure. I'm one of those rare species on her channel. Whenever someone says something nasty, she hardly ever kicks them out. And I was like, why? And then I understood why, because as I said in the beginning, she's a big mouth. She has a big mouth. And I don't mean it disrespectful at all. She has a big mouth, and she tells everyone off. And then she's like, whoops, out. Oh, many. Where's the privilege to be the most important one? You see, is gone like nothing. That is the sufferer of Father Ragus. Once someone gets the idea, you're nothing anymore. You're just one of those ordinary things. One of many. Privileges of being 1 out of 3 is gone. You see. That is my suffer now. That is my suffer. 1 out of many. She wouldn't even recognize anymore when I come to her channel wearing the blue. Helping to get rid of this troll trash. Lorna, that's too late. That's too late now. That's too late. The bad thing is I cannot keep a straight face for a long time when I do those kind of things. So no, it's actually good that you got them. It's really good that you got them because yeah, obviously. But on a serious note, it's good to have them. But most in this case, okay, let me tell you guys something. None of you guys really needs to have a function here as a moderator. And I tell you why. And D, you will soon witness that once you're on camera with your face and all that stuff, that men have one privilege. And it's not, I mean, not talking about that one. I'm talking about the privilege on YouTube that you don't get all these trolls like the women do, like the female content creators do. And I'm talking about trolls. Everyone here knows my jokes are very near to the belt line, so to speak, but I always do everything and anything to not be disrespectful to that person. Why? Because I do like to quote the mighty Kanini Kanine, who always writes, "We love people." So do I. Now, When I go to Totally Social with Lorna's channel, or to Kanini's channel, or Miri's channel in particular, I can say, um, I did it very often with so many others, that I always do my jokes. I always try to spread some fun, some laughters, and whatever. Those jokes are not necessarily, let's say, religious, to say the least, but and I believe my comments are not necessarily only, how do I say that, they are pretty much going into the adult section, but I try to keep them as still as funny as I can in the first place and only place, but also having the opportunity to saying that that I am very privileged to never have been kicked out because of that, but ouch. Well, then why is that mod under 18 a mod in the first place? Lorna, I'm sorry. Ah, get that kid a therapy and send it, with a bottle of lemonade to the playground or something. I know. I think I know what kid you're talking about. So, anyway, you guys are not a moderator here. I just did that with the blue jacket because I learned that from Red's room so that you guys can connect to each other. But I was very, very blessed and still am blessed that I only had to ban, or that I only had so far to time out like three people. I have timed out 3 people. One afternoon in Lorna's channel, I timed out, I don't know, 30 something within 1 hour or something, because they all were like, show me your boobs, do this, do that, do the 360, shake your ass, do this, do that, do that. And I was like, oh. And honestly, if you are talking private with someone, that's another story. Then you can do whatever you want. But hey, come on, this is YouTube. YouTube is supposed to be family friendly, right? Family friendly in regards of, you don't do that. You don't do that. And guys, okay, we don't have any trolls here tonight, but hey, Fiani bro, good evening, sir. My Nigerian brother, my identical twin brother even. And good to see you, my man. I hope you liked your appearance as a cardinal. I have re-uploaded that video just recently for the conclave thing. I hope you liked your appearance as a cardinal and the comment that was made. Yeah, but this is why on the YouTube channel, come on, guys. I mean, the content creator there or the person who is doing live is not there to show the boobs or whatever part. What you guys talk in private, if you ever have a chance to do so, that's another story. That is private. That's fine. And but you don't. When I go to any of your guys' channels, of your lady host channels, I was like, which man in real life would have the balls to go to any of you and say, hey, can I see your boobs in the streets? In the real streets? You know what the move would do? Boom! New world record in face slapping. Yeah, within a split second. Even karate wouldn't help against that. So I always wonder why. I mean, you can be funny, you can be kind of naughty, you can be, or dirty, as someone would call it. You can be whatever you do, but only up to a certain limit and level. I would never understand that. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too dumb. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. But on a so the point is, at the end of the day, it is I'll never understand that. But it's always good. And I think then I remember one day I did a raid to Mina Beauty. It was on a random weekday when I did my talk thing on a Thursday, I believe it was. So I went so I took us to Mina Beauty's channel. Mina Beauty is a very good friend of mine from Nigeria, as you all know. and most of you have met her now frequently. I see you guys visiting her, which I'm really happy about. Here's why. So she is. So Mina Beauty is from Nigeria. She has a big mouth. She's very talkative. She's very into pidgin English and all that stuff. However, she is also very straightforward and very honest when it comes to comments against those trolls. And I mean, this is, for me, I have the highest respect for that, because she's always like, why do you talk? Did your mother not educate you well? Did you still do your diapers or whatever? Something I forgot. Unfortunately, the very good things I tend to forget, unfortunately. But once she shot a comment towards a troll, and all of a sudden, a third of the people that were on her live stream were literally gone. I believe they were scared or something. That I think they thought next she would take out a gun or something like that and shoot them all. Just with words and the view that she can look very angry. Mina Beauty can look very angry, and she's always very near to the camera, And when she then puts this view, there's silence in the chat. Even I get scared, and I'm a friend of hers. So that is when if you say one more wrong word, you're going to hell. As a matter of fact. So, boom. That is how you go. And also Lorna can do that very well, but many others as well. But still, it must be, I think it is very nerve-wracking, to be honest, if that comes, and if you always get the same things. I had this discussion with Cook with Sandy on my panel when she was kind enough to join. We did multi-streaming that day, and I had this discussion with with Eunice Talata when she was on my panel. Eunice and I, Talata and I, we actually talked exactly about that the entire show back then. It's in my live section. You can watch it there. I think the topic was like how female channel hosts should be treated versus a brutal reality or something like that. I have to say, and I know I'm mentioning this topic quite some times on my channel, but I really have to say, I would not have the patience with all these lot like you guys have. And I really have to say, I raise my head for that. When it always comes, where are you from? Are you married? Do you want to marry me? Can I send the priest? What is the bride price? Show me your boobs. Shake your ass. Do a 360. Show me your feet, because I'm a foot fetish. Whatever. Jeez. And that is going in repeat. You can actually create a loop on that. I'm even considering to create a loop for free usage for the female. I think I'll do that. Let me see what I can do this weekend or this week. To create a free loop with all these questions, and always put a no as an answer or something like that. Let me see what I can do. I've got something in mind, but I think, and then I will send it out to all of you female channel hosts, and you can have it for free. I would never license that one. That would be a present for you guys, so that you can play it every now and then. Like, oh, you want to see my boobs? Wait a second. Ding. Ding, 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 30-second loop or something, and then people have their answers. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah. So I think that would be fun. At least you don't have to all. And by the way, if I can give you one good piece of advice, I would strongly recommend you, ladies. I would strongly recommend you, because I'm doing that. Let me just share my screen real quick before we slowly start to go over to the thing. So let me try this. Let me try this. So it should be visible now. Yeah. So this is my Nightbot. I'm not completely into it yet because I have to learn quite a lot. But let me show you what I mean. So here's what we do. So here is, you can put commands in here, and you can do all these things. So there's a big difference between the timers that you set, right? As you see, beans, banana, these are my timers. Some of them, not everything is active, obviously, because it would be weird if, but yeah, so these are the timers. But, and now comes the but. For all those of you who get all these questions all the time, right? Use Nightbot. Use it. Let me show you how this works. So you can create commands. Like for instance, I put this here, age, right? I never get asked anyway. People see that I'm old because Santa Claus here, there you go. But on a serious note, use Nightbot for this. Why would you answer those questions all the time? Why would you always? I jokingly said that to Cook with Sandy back then. Hey Sandy, the most used word on your channel is Nigeria. And she said, why? Because I said every second question is where you're from, right? So if you go for, I'll show you how this looks like on here in the chat at the moment. So if you go here, you can create commands for it. So these are the commands that you use on the chat. So for instance, the word of rock is ageless. He was born with a beat drop and shall fade with the last bass line or something like that. And then age one, no one knows his age. Someone says already monetized in the womb or something like that. These funny things. I didn't do any of those because I hardly ever need them. But for you guys, for the ladies in here who are getting all these questions all the time, use this. It's for free, guys. Nightbot is for free. Go to Nightbot, create those commands. The timers I come to in a second, but if you create these commands, you don't have to answer that anymore. You can kind of ignore it verbally, and you can actually go deeper into whatever thing is there to have deeper conversations with those who want to have a conversation with you, who want to talk to you, who have a little chit chat, who have these funny things, interactions, like I have the pleasure to have with most of you. Use Nightbot. Guys, it's for free. It's a weapon. You don't have to answer all these questions anymore by yourself. Only thing you do, you take 15, 20 minutes. You can use chatbot for these funny answers, even with this thing here with the emojis in there. Use chatbot. It's for free as well. Funny things for Nightbot. Give me the command for those questions who I got. You can tell ChatGPT. Let me try something. ChatGPT. All right, ChatGPT. We're gonna do a new chat. Hello. I have the problem that on my chats in the YouTube channels during live sessions, I always get asked, I always asked the same questions. Example, where are you from? Answer, always Uganda. Let's keep it with Lorna this time. And you write me a funny command for my Nightbot to, wait, let me make this a little bigger, for my Nightbot, so that I don't answer the same question all over again. Question mark. This typo to correct would have not even been super interesting. Here you go. Whoops, and there you go. Chatbot even has feelings, it's laughing, as you see. Now, here you go. So, for instance, if you get the where from, then you can, for instance, use, I'm broadcasting live from Uganda, the land of amazing people, breathtaking nature, and the best Rolex, the food, not the watch. So yes, straight out of Kampala vibes. There you go. Boom. Answer done. So the only thing you have to then type is, or you choose the command. This is just an example. You choose the command. You can just write where. You create a new command. You create where, and boom. Then you copy the text in there. You have to take, where, space, and then text. Boom, done. And you can even test it, right? Let me try. Okay, look in the chat. Everyone, look in the chat. Look in the chat right now. Don't look on my screen. Look in the chat. So what I'm going to do now, I showed you mine before. So I go to age, exclamation mark age. It takes a second or two, and boops, there you go. Nightbot. That is the one that I showed you before. Remember? That is how it looks like. So you don't even have to bother about all these idiots anymore. Why did I not show you that before? I'm gonna do a tutorial on this. So this is just one example. Okay. Now let's take this even further. Thank you. We are polite to chatbot. Now, obviously, I don't want to show my boobs or any other body parts on cam. Though getting these requests frequently during live sessions. Could you also please write a command for this? Maybe a little shorter, but funny / sharp or Nightbot. Nightbot. Boom. There you go. So there you go. It's YouTube. Keep it classy, folks. Boom. Done. So there you can put the command oops or whatever you prefer. And that is what you can put in there. And then the only thing you have to do is go exclamation mark boobs, enter. There comes the text. Done. And you don't have to go even on that anymore. And this can apply for your boobs, for your butt, for your feet, for your toenails, or whatever they want to see. So that is you see. And guys, Nightbot is for free. ChatGPT is for free. There you go. Use it. These are your weapons that you can use on a regular basis for free. And it helps a lot. It helped me a lot for my channel. I had to reorganize my channel. You see, there you go. With this, if people spam that, you can type boobs and Nightbot will clap back for you. There you go. You see, and you can even do auto triggers and all these things for free. I'm just saying. So sorry, it's me again. So it is how it is. So these are the things that you can do. These are the things that you can do for free. These are the weapons that you can actually use for free. Where's my StreamYard? Where's my StreamYard? Did I lose my StreamYard just now? Oops. So let me see. So it is how it is. And I'm just realizing I've lost my StreamYard. Can you believe it? And so let me just get back on screen somehow. I have no idea to get that. Oh no, I'm twice. So let me get done. Okay, and this is really okay. So have that done as well. I will find myself somewhere somehow, but again, you should definitely take care of that as well, because it is super important that to get that done. So with that, it is about time for me to prepare the raid. So tonight we are going to visit a good friend of ours, and that good friend of ours is in Kenya. And let me see if she is live actually. There she is. Okay. Oh, she's having a little celebration. Okay. So we are going to raid to no, it is today is the 19th. Yeah. So we're gonna raid to anywhere, anytime, JD, because she's having a little celebration over there. I would like to say thank you all for coming in the first place, but also I would like to express my gratitude again for having the opportunity to. Oh, there's my StreamYard. Jesus, too many windows open. I would also like to say my gratitude for you guys for coming. And if you need any more advice or anything like that, please kindly let me know. I'll do a tutorial on Nightbot tonight and have it posted latest by Friday so that you guys have another tutorial video as well. I hope this session was a little bit of value for you guys and that you had some fun after all. It was the first time that I tried it in horizontal, so I hope you enjoyed it a little. The next live session I will try in vertical again, in portrait, and would like to thank you all for being peaceful here. It is not usual on YouTube that this is the common sense. So therefore, thank you for that indeed. I would like to all thank you for not only coming today, but also in the last half year that I started my journey to get monetized. And again, I do not take that for granted at all. I do appreciate that. Mm, but also, I'm going to appreciate see you all on your channels so that we're going to have a good time. I thank you all for coming. I'm wishing you all a great rest of the week until Thursday. We're going to see again in 2 days. So hoping that you're all nice and stay. So let's say hello to JD and let's say hello to her little celebration over there. 3 years on YouTube is a milestone as well. And let's say hello to her and spread some good vibrations and some good love. And let's make sure that we are all in good moods also when we come back here the next time. Thank you so much for coming. Please stay. We're doing the raid now to JD, and please stay there. Say hello. Spread the chat with some love. Oh, I almost forgot to put the. Almost forgot. Can you believe it? I'm getting old. I always forgot to put the command. Jeez, look at that. Look at that. The old man is getting even older. So we're going to keep it very simple and nice. And that is going to be the raid code for JD. So let's spread the same love that you guys spread for me. Let's say hello. Let's let's say let's enjoy the momentum with her. Let her enjoy the momentum with us when we come in there. And I would like to say thank you for your attention to everyone. I really appreciate that. Wishing you a blessed evening, a healthy waking up tomorrow, and hopefully we all see you again here on Thursday. Wishing you a great night. See you at JD's place. Bye-bye.